Yo, it's crypto blood. Detroit flow, streaming from the D, knowing what to show. Indicators are wrong point. OG since 12, invested in trading, living life like a pro. I'm Rucker, Jerry, it's just blood too. Bad motherfucker in a good way, boo. Got my eyes on the charts, ain't no time to sleep. Get that money, gotta keep it creep. That's why crypto blood, just the toast is on the line. Stacking my coin, got the market on my mind. Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum too. Cash is king, but I'm looking for a new move. I know the culture on the market, spike the streets. Got my finger on the pulse, can't nobody beat. I see the trends, I see the flow. Got my strategies in place, you know.
Chase all this bread, though the shit won't last. About to shut the city down like a crypto crash.
Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Okay. Ready?
Fucking thing sucks. We'll do it live.
Okay.
That's right. We're doing it live. It's your boy Crypto Blood. Welcome to another live trading show, baby. This is where we get it in. We got Wisdom Bars talking about Da Vinci, saying he's calling for 103 Bitcoin. Worst case scenario, 70K. I can see a 70K than Bitcoin. We should round of applause for that. If you got dry powder on the side, which you always should, that should be a good look for you. Remember, I don't know if you forgot, Crypto Blood is like 85% out of the market, man. I'm just trading. I'm on the side with cash. I'm waiting like Buffett. This shit's about to crash. I'm telling y'all. This shit is about to get nasty. We got House of Trades in the building. He's saying the money printing operation is going on. It sure is. Hit that like button. Share this stream. We got Crypto City in the house. Wisdom Bars. Who else we got? Show me some love in the chat room as we get started for today. Let me fire up. Let me see here. Let me get the window. See if I can get you guys a trade in. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, it's not looking. Looks like we missed some trades this morning on the public Scalpalytics Pro signal. Let's take a look at it though. Might have to dip into the bag of tricks for you guys. Let's see. I don't know. Let's see what we got here. Hit that like button as I stated. Get the algo pushing. But it looks like on Ethereum, we attempted to go short this morning at 10:50 a.m. and took 50% of our profits right here. Unfortunately, I missed both those attempts to go short. So we're in the range today, as you guys can see, because it tried to go short at 10 a.m. Took 50% of our profits, tried to go long, got tapped out, went back short, and took 50% of our profits right here. So what are we doing? What are we doing? And if you look at the Eurozone this morning, London zone, you would have had a trigger on a buy at 5:30-ish a.m. Eastern Standard, taking 50% of your profits there, another 25, another 25 to 25, bada boom, bang. So Your Euro session with Scalpalytics Pro for Ethereum was a success. We just got a little flopping and groping going on right now. However, we're starting to break. We're starting to break. We're going to look at the other chart as well here in a minute. Just going through the trades for today. Nothing on the table for Bitcoin. Really wide ranges, meaning like there isn't a lot of back and forth. So we're still we haven't triggered another trade. Now this is the public signal, a lot slower. I have a more aggressive version that I'll show you guys here that I haven't even looked at for today, but we'll look at right now and see what's going on. Okay, so the more aggressive version of the algo, which is focused simply on the US zone, did attempt to go long this morning at 9:30, got tapped out. Okay, then we're dropping right now. Then we tried to go short, and we have successfully been able to iterate or initiate that trade and took 50% there, another 25% there, and we're dropping further with this Bitcoin Scalpalytics situation. So a lot of flopping and groping this morning, but I want to show you, I'm going to show you a chart or an image that is interesting. If Bitcoin OG is saying things look rocky and you saying it too, yeah, get your temp. Oh my God. Listen, bro, I'm going to be honest with you. We might be in for one of the worst shakedowns in Wall Street history. Worse than 08. Because what I'm seeing is we've got a situation, ladies and gentlemen, that Trump is just fabricating and making phone calls and meetings up in his mind that he's having with President Xi. None of this shit is real. It's all fake. I know he's trying to, you know, stay strong in front of the camera and in front of the American people, but we're in an all-out financial war. All-out financial war right now with China. They're bankrupting our farmers, our soybean farmers. You're not late, Hyben. I'm late. Round of applause. We didn't start until 11:30 today. And a little bit after 11:30 because I have issues with my camera. So, but what I was saying is we're just getting the start of this beef between China and the U.S. And China's really starting to pull some punches. We have no leverage. And the reason why we have no leverage is because what China and the rest of the world are finally realizing is that Trump talks a mean game. But if the stock market goes down, he reverses course every single time. Every single time he reverses course. So there's no leverage. All they have to do is wait for him to say something crazy. Wait for the stock market to crash. And then he's going to reverse course on his own. They don't have to do any negotiating tactics. The negotiation tactic is S&P 500 dropping. So we have no leverage because we will not let. Our priority is Wall Street, not the American people per se. It is more so with Trump than I will say for any other president I've seen. But bottom line, and at the end of the day, it still comes down to what Wall Street, how much pain Wall Street is going through at the end of the day. Because Wall Street is funding Capitol Hill and you know, over there in DC, all it's like it's a circle jerk. New York to DC, New York to DC, it's just circle jerking. So at the end of the day, that's who the politicians pay attention to and listen to. So it is what it is. So this morning we did get and I wanted to show you this because this morning we did get a crazy spike. on the Trump top, and that's getting obliterated right now. Trump top is getting, we had a nice spot. I say, oh, this is a nice little spike here. Somebody's probably Trump and his team buying the Trump inauguration all-time high for Bitcoin. But unfortunately, it ain't working, guys. We're getting another leg down. And what did we talk about yesterday? AI Griffin, I said, listen, the wicks usually stick. I hate to say it, but it's kind of true. 103. 103. I put this in the chat, in the Bloodalytics chat room last night. Two X's, 2 strikes. I had this line here for some time. And I told you guys, we just need to get above this line. We just need to get above this line. Remember that. We made a V. We made 3 Vs. But we couldn't sustain ourselves above that line. We tried to stay above it, rolled over, came back up, got rejected a second time. That's not a good look. I literally put that in the Bloodalytics members chat room last night. Rejected twice. Let me show you. Am I able to share? I don't know how to share. How do I share? I guess I could share it like this. Let's do this. Let's share it like this. Let me just really quickly show you guys. This is what I put in the room last night. I don't know if you can see it. Can I zoom in? Can I make this larger? Doesn't look like it. At any rate, you see it. $6.20 yesterday. I put this in the chat. Rejected twice. Not looking good at these levels. Look down below. And we also got a rejection, I said, on the altcoin market cap chart as well. That's my favorite chart. So as you can see, or maybe not, depending on, I don't know if you guys can see that clearly or not. I don't know, man. Let me see if I can zoom in. Maybe that's a little bit better. Oh, and then it just disappears. Round of applause for the glitch. Round of applause for the glitch. But let's get back to this chart because things are dropping. Okay, things are dropping. And let me stop sharing and try to reshare. Don't know what's going on. All right. Here we go. Let's zoom that out a bit. So we're dropping, guys, and we violated, like, by a lot. We violated that V, that middle V. That's a concern. That should be a concern for you as well. That is a no good look right there. So we go, next target is going to have to be 107 now. Now, again, wicks usually stick, but I can't focus. That's too far down. And I don't, depending on what G response is today, maybe we get back down there today. But the war is on. The war is on. It's escalating. Let's bring up CNBC and see what they have to say today. It's interesting to see that NASDAQ is still holding positive while S&P, Russell, and Dow are slightly down, but not by much. So this is more of a, I have to say, crypto-focused downturn here. We're down 1.5% for today. We're down 1.5%. So yeah, not a good look. Let's see who was in the chat room. China's situation is looking really bad because China isn't budging on what they want, and Trump keeps starting and stopping tariffs. Leverage is definitely on China's side. Absolutely. Do you need VPN for Blowfin? I thought you did, but I don't think you do. I think it was my account for some reason got flagged, and they wouldn't let me log in for like in the US for a little while for some reason. But I don't think you need VPN for Blowfin. No. There we go, Zero Fucks. That's a head and shoulders. It's an inverted, though. It's supposed to be an inverted head and shoulders, which is usually bullish. Damn, Hyben is getting, oh, Lord, we need some help. We need some hope. Hyben, don't do that. Don't do it. Mastermind put buy orders in at 107. We'll see what happens. That's a good level. 107 is a great level. Why is 107 a great level? Listen, in trading, all you need are support and resistance, downtrend and uptrends. Nothing else on the chart. This is 107. 107 was our pennant breakout region from August 29th. Okay. All you guys need, I promise you, I've been trading for over 18 years, almost 2 decades. All you need, support and resistance lines. You got to make sure you draw them correctly. Trend up and trend down lines, and A's and V's to get your spatial intelligence together. That's all you need. So we got about 7 minutes to close this hour candle. If we close this hour, now there is hope because it's all about perception. If for some reason 7 minutes go by and bulls come in and drag us back up above Trump top, guess what? Saved by the bell. We are saved by the bell. The great says 104. Okay. Same, same difference, same area. 104, 107. Maybe a spike down to 104. But let me tell you this. I'm telling you guys, get ready for some ugliness in on Wall Street. Shit is unraveling. They can't keep the Kool-Aid flowing. Main Street is hurting. AI is taking more jobs away. I hate to sound doom and gloom like Dr. Boom, but it is what it is, man. So with that being said, you saw what happened right here. This is geopolitical, economic, in the TradFi. This is TradFi. This is geopolitical economic tension here. This spike, right? Bitcoin is not a safe haven. Get the fuck out the way before it just runs you over. Because we will see, it's a gift and a curse, ladies and gentlemen. We smile, we laugh, we giggle, we got the Chuck E. Cheese on the way up in crypto because it's highly volatile and it is the best asset class to make some money because of the volatility. But on the way down, it's a double-edged sword. On the way down, you start getting niggas killing themselves in Lamborghinis and all types of retarded stuff. You start getting, and this is when you know the bear market. This is when you guys know the bear market is here. I said this the other day. When you start getting the philosophical tweets on Twitter, you hear stuff like, touching the grass and getting fresh air is more important than the crypto. Friends and family, spending time with friends and family is more important than crypto. It's not all about crypto. You wasn't saying that on the way up. You weren't saying that on the way up. You was booting your wife to the side. Your kids was neglected. You wasn't saying none of that. It wasn't saying none of that. You wasn't reading your Bible. You wake up in the morning. All you religious folks, y'all wake up and roll over and you pick up the phone on top of the Bible and look at the portfolio. You don't even look at Jesus. Am I preaching today? Why you got a Jesus pieces? You don't even believe in Jesus. Oh man, it's all good. I'm just I'm playing around, but I'm not at the same time. I'm gonna get really religious out here. Yeah. Nah, man, shoot, you need it, man. Look at God. Oh man, Bishop Blood is preaching. I'm preaching. We having church this morning, ladies and gentlemen. We're having church. No, but all jokes aside, that's when you guys know we're in the thick of it. When you start getting those inspirational tweets, I'll be like, oh shit, here we go again. Here we go again. You know, so but yeah, man, I really this is a warning. This is a warning to you guys, seriously. For all you guys who watch Crypto Blood, you know I keep it real Dillard and Holyfield. You know I do. I cut to the chase. I don't sugarcoat. I don't give you what you want. I give you what you need to hear. And what you need to hear is that I believe we are going to see a very, very big shock to the traditional markets very soon. And when this happens, you have to get out of the way in crypto. It is going to get ugly. So if Da Vinci is saying 70 is the worst case, that means, I'm sorry, OG. I know you OG, but I'm not too far behind you. I'm a trader too. He's more of a, I think he's more of a kind of an early investor in Bitcoin. I came into Bitcoin as a trader. So I'm just saying, and if he's saying 70, that means 50. That means 63, 62, somewhere in that range, which would be, let's just zoom out. Let's zoom out. I'm looking at all the levels. He's saying 70. That's this range, 73K. All right. 60K. 50K is right here. I would say 58, 57K. 57K. Now, Elmo, I'm gonna have to go find Elmo because where in the world is Carmen El Diego? Where's Elmo? Can I go back that far? I think I'm gonna run out of bars here. Yep, I ran out of bars, ladies and gentlemen. The furthest I can go is 2023. I don't know where the hell Elmo is. I think he's back there and somewhere in he's in the black hole. Pause. He's event horizon is right here. He crossed the event horizon. We'll never see Elmo again. Yeah, he crossed the event horizon, man. He's way back there. We can't see him. What happens to Saylor, man, bro? This is what I'm okay. Thank you for bringing up Michael Saylor. Y'all know I rag on this guy in MicroStrategy, or now called strategy, like that's gonna make anything better for them. Changing your name ain't gonna change the game. Michael Saylor is going to be, that's what I don't think Da Vinci is calculating. That's what, without a Saylor who bought 40 to 50% of all volume last year, don't forget that. He bought most of your volume in Bitcoin last year, if I'm not mistaken, or the year before. If what Da Vinci is probably not thinking about, without Sailor, yeah, 73. But without Sailor, we would never be at 120. We would have never got to 122, 126 either. Double-edged sword. But without Sailor, 73. With Sailor, I mean, good God, wrong soundboard button. I meant to hit him with the, man. I can't even tell you, man. I can't even tell you, because Sailor, whenever you get a what do they call a wire across the tape, news wire, Michael Saylor strategy forced to sell some of their Bitcoin. It's blood in the streets. And I ain't talking about Pyrus and Damus either. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about blood in the water, ladies and gentlemen. And the vultures are going to come out. And they're going to smell and see that blood. And it's going to be on. Once Michael's strategy is forced to sell, that is when you get the liquidation wick. That's when you get the ultimate. And you better have some dry powder ready to go. Again, I told you, I've been out since about 96,000. Somewhere around there, 94, 96,000. So when I got out, went to cash on that ass. That's when I got out. Waiting. I've been patiently waiting. I've been patiently waiting for this beat to flow on. You can have, and like I said, hindsight is 2020. I know, but I mean, if you wanted to get another 20% out of your gains, just to lose all of your gains, I'm not doing it. I've been doing this too long, man. Y'all can keep that shit, man. AI Griff said, told you bros, top end. Yes, you did. Market Cypher is telling me. We go back to last cycle high and the violates 69K. I'm saying we touched 52K. There you go. See, I didn't even see all of that. Elmo's at 33. I think so. I think he in the 33 range, 30,000, somewhere around there. Elmo was. We might have to resurrect him. I think Elmo was right when BlackRock bought in. Right. Yeah, you're right, Hyben. I don't trust any crypto, including Bitcoin. Precious metals are the real deal. Always have been. Well, here's the thing, Mastermind. It's not a trust thing, right? Crypto is like the rawest form of a free market, or at least it used to be. And it still kind of is, but Wall Street has circled Bitcoin with all these damn treasury companies and, you know, just ETFs, and they financialize Bitcoin. So it's the price of it is starting to be wrangled in by Wall Street. However, it was the purest form of free markets, and there is no trust needed. It's a trustless money system backed by cryptography, right? That's how you transact with one another, trustless, in a trustless manner. You don't need trust. Gold, precious metals, absolutely great. They're finally getting their shine, but guess what? Bitcoin, gold will never be able to outperform Bitcoin's historical run. In my opinion, I don't see gold doing 8,000x. Do you see gold going from $4,000 to 400 and some change? Nah, I don't. Bitcoin has done even more than 1,000x. AI Griff says, I think 80% of memes and coins will die, just like all the internet startups. People thought Netscape was the next big thing. Yeah, you're right. But the meme thing or meme theme will be a reoccurring. It's like Bebe's kids. They don't die, they multiply. Okay. Memes are just going to multiply. Every cycle, you're going to get another meme, and it's going to suck money, pause, from Bitcoin and some of the more serious projects. Yeah. That's a good one, bro. Oh my God. Look at that. Look at that message right there. Changing your name doesn't change the game. Don't believe me, just ask Diddy. So true. I got completely out at 113. There's gaps at like 35. Yikes. Resurrect Elmo. Oh, no. Justine, I haven't seen you in a while. Thanks for tuning in. Hit that like button, by the way, guys, while you guys chatted up in the room. Much appreciated. So I don't like at this moment, we're just kind of talking macro right now. No trades on the table because we're already in shorts, and I don't have anything to give you on that front. Ethereum short was initiated. A second one was initiated at 11 o'clock this morning. Okay, so I don't have anything there for you. If gold hasn't done that run since ancient times, I don't see it happening ever. Right. I agree. And the reason is restrictive from a use case scenario or as money is restrictive in a digital economy. It just won't. It can't compete with a digital type form of gold, which currently we have Bitcoin. Right. So it can't compete with the what's the word I'm looking for? Is transability a word? I don't know. But you can't transfer gold easily like you can Bitcoin. It can be $1 worth of Bitcoin or 100 million or $1 billion worth of Bitcoin. It can be all transferred and transportable. It's transportable the same. Fungibility is possibly the only thing that Bitcoin isn't fully able to be at this moment. Well, it's not at this moment. It can't be fully fungible. But yeah, that's my take on that. Make sure you guys get over to MGBX, ladies and gents. MGBX. Come on over and join me there. If you do sign up, go ahead and send me your UID number and your Telegram, not Telegram, TradingView name, and I will give you 5 days free trial of Scalpalytics Pro. Just sign up, link in the description below, or scan this QR code you see on the screen. Scan that QR code, create a new account today, and send me your UID number and TradingView username to algo@cryptoblood.io, and I will give you a 5-day free trial of Scalpalytics Pro. Test it out, try it out, and then buy it out. Let me show you this. What had people semi-bullish this morning. So this morning we had and I'll just open this up in a new tab so you can fully see it. Get myself out the way. So what you had this morning was a spike in it hadn't gotten above 15%, but you started to get a spike in your buying pressure score. Okay, as you can see down here, let me try to zoom in. You see down there, we start to get a spike, and we're trying to stay above that red line. I don't know what that red line is, But does it tell us what the red line is? It looks like some type of moving average, but I'm not sure what it is. But we're trying to get a spike, a move up. But again, it has really nothing to do with what bulls and bears want in the crypto markets. We have to watch what's going on geopolitically. We have to watch what's going on Wall Street. And ultimately, they will be the guide for us in the crypto markets. Transportability. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. 33K. Dang, I mean, I'm okay with it, but just think of how the world will be. Some serious shit has to be going on. Very true. Very true. Very true. So there you have it, guys. I can't give you any trades today, unfortunately. Not able to give you any trades, but I hope you understood and got some jewels from the breakdown and analysis on the markets currently. Just protect your neck. Protect your neck. Make sure you guys have some dry powder on the side. If you're not going to be aggressively shorting, which is a challenge to short anyway, very risky if you don't know what you're doing. If you don't have the guts to short, definitely just have some dry powder so you can dollar cost average at a lower price, because I think lower prices might be in the works for Bitcoin in the short run. And it has nothing to do with Bitcoin is failing or nothing like that. Nope. Simply is a Wall Street play. I just don't see. I mean, Trump could come out with the bailout, but see, that would infuriate the middle class. And if they bail out Wall Street, because I'm hearing rumblings of some situations going on in the credit markets on TradFi. I don't know if you guys heard about these rumblings of some real credit issues. What's the automotive brand that went belly up? Can't remember. Let's see. No, not it wasn't. It was a lender. Tricolor, but there was another company as well. So Tricolor just went belly up, but there was another brand that actually like maybe I should look at the chat room. You guys are well informed. No, not Chrysler. It was Eric Trump said his family made $1 billion off crypto pump and dump per family. Can't be mad at him, man. Can't be mad at him. That's insane, though. That is you know what pisses me off is that we're bailing out Argentina. $20 billion, I think, bailout for Argentina, right? But I haven't heard any bailout for the soybean farmers and stuff. It wasn't a lend. Yeah, so Tricolor was the lender. It was a subprime lender, but there was the other company I'm thinking of was like they provided parts to major brands, automotive brands or something like that. Was it automotive? Brands. I can't remember the name. Yeah. First Brands. That's it. First Brands. First Brands. First Brands, guys. Yep. First Brand. So check this out. First Brands founder Patrick James resigns as CEO. This is big. And you know, where there's smoke, there's fire. So First Brands was like an auto supply. Let's see. They supplied parts to like AutoZone and yeah. Automotive parts. Yeah, man. It's yeah, First Brands. That's right, Ken. Subprime auto lender Tricolor Holdings filed bankruptcy. Yep. See, where there's smoke, there's fire. You think they're the only ones? Hell no. And from what I understand, they were doing the same shit that they were doing back in 08 with the mortgage crisis. They were collateralizing their loans to multiple. Man, it's crazy. It's crazy. So Tricolor, more so Tricolor is the one that you should be, you know, like, oh, wait a minute, you know, no, that sound should go up on your head. They're like, yeah. They're not the only ones. They can't be. And First Brands, same thing. They were doing some hanky-panky stuff over there. My Crypto Space in the building. Shout out to everybody over there in the UK. They weren't public, so they weren't reporting losses. Yeah. History will repeat. You ain't lying, man. No lie about that. Bloodalytics.com, your vein to market gains. Check it out. Link in the description below. Come join the team. Make some money. Get ahead of the market moves. Bitcoin 108. What the fuck is going on? Yeah, man. It's come back and watch the live stream. I did do a little analysis on what I think is going on here. Okay. And we'll just have to see what occurs. But it's not looking good. My crypto space not looking good. I had $6 billion worth of debt on balance sheet. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Hit the like button on the way out. Appreciate each and every one of you. I will check you guys out tomorrow. Make sure you go follow me on X. QR code right here. Yeah. Go follow me there. Show me some love. It's your boy Crypto Blood. I'm out of here, people. Holla.
Yo, it's Crypto Blood, Detroit flow, streaming from the D, knowing what to show, indicators are wrong point, OG since 12, invested in trade, living life like a pro, I'm Rucker, Jerry, it's just Blood too. Bad motherfucker in a good way, boo. Got my eyes on the charts, ain't no time to sleep. Get that money, gotta keep it creep. That's why crypto blood, just the toast is on the line. Stacking my coin, got the market on my mind. Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum too. Cash is king, but I'm looking for a new move. I know the culture of the markets like the streets. Got my finger on the pulse, can't nobody beat. I see the trends, I see the flow. Got my strategies in place, you know.
Yo, it's M.
Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Okay. Ready?
Fucking thing sucks! We'll do it live.
Okay.